Do you have items in your craft stash that are neglected and unused, but you can't bear to get rid of them? Welcome to Use It or Lose It, a weekly YouTube series where I'll dive into the products that you have lying around in your craft room and the products I have lying around in mine. After I've created something, I'll decide if I think I'll use it again or if it needs to give up that precious space in my stash, and I hope you'll play along. Hey guys, it's Jen, and welcome to challenge number 5. Is it 5 or 4? It's challenge number 5 for the Stash Busting Week challenge. Today's challenge, I'm just doing a layout share. I created this layout in the Facebook group in a live video yesterday, so you can check that out if you're in the Facebook group. If you're not, we'd love to have you join us, and we're over at Crafty Use It or Lose It Facebook group. It's linked in the video description below always, so you can head over there and check that out if you'd like. But I will go ahead and share with you some little details about this page that I created. So basically what I wanted to do was use the scraps and the bits and pieces I had in my bin of stuff that I collected at the beginning of the week, and that is mostly what I used. But I also allowed myself to use I have these little bins on my desk of they're things I've punched out of paper that I was going to toss. It had cuts in it and all that kind of stuff, and so I let myself dig through these kind of things that I had punched as well. And these are like some homemade embellishments I made just out of paper and a stamp. So those are some things that I also allowed myself to dig through, and that is where I found the circles and these butterflies. These were fussy cut from some patterned paper, and I just had them left over, so I went ahead and used those. But all of these papers in the background came from, well, besides this one, came from the kit that I had put together at the beginning of the week. And this little tag, it does have a string, which is not paper, but I'm allowing myself to include that. I had a lot of questions in the Facebook live session about whether or not we could include different things like stamping, and I'm not going to be a stickler. You can do what you want, just try to stick mostly to paper. So I did use this stamped piece down here, and I stamped my date here, and I used punches and dies as well, so feel free to go ahead and do that. I used a little die from let's see, what's it called? I just had it on my desk too, and I was going to show it to you, but it is from Simon Says Stamp, and it's just a little alphabet die. I will pop a picture in here so that you can see what I'm talking about. But I just cut that out of some black cardstock, and then I hand cut my title out of some black cardstock as well. These little stars are they're a mixture of hand cut and punched stars, and then the circles, of course, were punched as well. And then one thing that I wanted to just mention about when you're doing a layout with lots of layers and lots of paper, it can get really boxy really quick. And I think that a good way to kind of break up the boxiness, to break up all of those corners and harsh edges, is to create some more interesting edges. So what I did was I ripped some of the papers. So you can see here that this one has been ripped, and I like that anyway because then you can kind of fold it up and you get some other colors peeking through, which is kind of fun. The other thing that I think is nice to do, you can see I put vellum here. Vellum just lets you see through to the other layers, and I think that's a nice effect, and I also ripped that too. The other thing you can do is include things with rounded corners, which is nice, and then circles, of course, are going to break that up, as well as any other shape, like these butterflies help to break it up, as well as the stars. So those kind of help it feel a little less square, if that makes sense. And then Tracy Fox helped me decide to put my title, this part of my title curving around the circle, and that helps it give it like a little bit more of a different flow than just squared off and linear kinds of edges. So these are all scraps. Some of them I cut in half so that they could span the width of the layout, and then I just like I mentioned, this is a stamp down here, and then this is a stamp right here, but other than that Oh, and the yeah. But other than that, it is all paper and pen. So that is it, and I hope that you'll give this a try. I did mention in the Facebook Live that what I have decided to do, so at the beginning of this week when I started this, I had forgotten I was going out of town this weekend. So I will be out of town until the 23rd, and so what I'm going to do is I am going to give everybody until the end of the month to complete whatever challenges that they like. Each challenge that you complete will enter you in another time. Like you'll get your name in 5 times if you do 5 challenges. And so as many times as you enter the challenges, you'll get your name in for the prize. And I am going to create Ovation, and I plan to do some like go to some scrapbook stores and different things like that. And so I have some stuff at home that I would like to include in the prize, but I also am going to pick up some other stuff and then do a gift card as well. So it's going to be a big prize. So I hope that you'll all check it out, and there's tons of inspiration over in the Facebook group. People are posting all of their stuff, and I am just so excited to see everybody using up their stuff. So I know we all have paper, so hop to it. That is your challenge. I know you can do it, and I can't wait to see what you create. Here are some close-up photos. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you'll give this a try using PaperOnly. I know you can do it. We all have paper, right? And I hope that you'll join us for the challenges over in the Facebook group. Again, you can find that link below. Here are some other videos you might enjoy from this stash busting week. And if you aren't subscribed, be sure to hit that button and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Hope to see you soon.